Yes, Mr. Arvind. Actually, I just
Guys, please, last question. Yes, loudly, yeah.
I just wanted to give some risk for you. So maybe I just want me to speak more than you speaking now. So I sincerely want to appreciate your efforts, your time, and your selfless commitment towards veganism, and your effort for connecting towards the animal. That would be great. And I think the knowledge and the understanding what you gave us is a power today. So maybe like the past today, including today, the 2 days what you have spent for us, maybe out of 500, one may have changed, obviously. So me as a part of, at least I can say 70% I'm a vegan, but I don't want myself to claim as a vegan. So because I'm not it. Maybe your experience is half of my age, might be. So, but still, yes. Now, after listening to all your lecture questions, so you have wonderfully defended all of them. So, I have really inspired by all those things. More than the lecture, the strongest part and the strongest knowledge what you get is through the debates what you conduct. So, that is the, more than all these things, that is the one inspired thing that I learned from you today. So now I have a request from my side that I just want you to answer my questions only yes or no. Okay?
Shoot.
So, and I think all these discussions, I assume I can relate your answers. So I just don't want to hear the lectures. I assume. The first thing is so from, we can take from the mineral kingdom. From the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. So more than, we don't want to take as life. Maybe, do you agree that the mineral kingdom has life? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay. So, do you think that crystal has the consciousness?
No.
No. Okay. So that is your perspective. Can I ask my classmates also regarding the same?
You can.
Do you guys think that a crystal has a consciousness? Okay. So, difference of opinion would always be there. So, do you think a plant has a consciousness?
No.
No. Do you guys think a plant has a consciousness? Difference of opinion will always be there. And then, do you think a human has a consciousness?
Yes.
Do you guys think a human has a consciousness? Yes. Everybody has the consciousness. I personally believe, and I am backed by the scientific evidence, that the plants has the consciousness. I'm not talking about the life. I'm talking about the life force which is present inside. Clear?
Yes.
I'm not talking about the life, but I'm talking about the life force. So we have to understand that the life force is something that we survive. In case if we want to leave our body, it means that the life force has been withdrawn. Similarly, I'm not talking about the animals or something. It is just, I just want to convey my point of view and my own perspective. So I'm not open to any debates, or I don't want to have any questions. I just want to have a discussion conveying my point of view.
You mean that's not a discussion, but you want to convey your points?
Yeah. Discussion, but not a debate.
Discussion is fine. Okay, so let me know when I can start talking.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. You told me only yes or no so far, so I'm waiting.
Yes. And then I believe, and we believe, that the plants has its own consciousness and the mineral kingdom has its own consciousness. Because we as a natural therapist, we use crystals to heal, because I can program a crystal and I can ask a crystal to heal a person. So without having a own consciousness, I don't think the crystal can heal someone. Maybe you can believe it or you don't believe it. So, but still, people even now, they are doing it, and I am doing it, and I am reaping the result. So, it is not that if you agree or not, even I agree or not, we cannot say that it doesn't exist because we are not aware of that, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Could you repeat your question again one more time?
No, this is not a question. Just because that difference of just because of the difference of opinion what yourself and myself or the community has, so we cannot tell that it doesn't exist. Do you agree with that, yes or no? No. So do you think that we have to go to the sun and touch the sun and say that the sun is hot?
No.
Then why don't you agree with this all point of view? Because of the difference of opinion, why don't you say that it does not exist, it doesn't exist?
Can I speak?
No.
Okay.
Only yes or no. Only yes or no.
You didn't ask a question. The last question you asked was about the sun. Like,
I am in the same question. The only question what I have is, I believe, we believe, and we follow something that what it is existing, and that is the daily living bread for each and every one of us, that we believe that the plants, humans, and the mineral kingdom, so called as the gems or the crystals, have its own consciousness. And we have literature reference, and I am backed by the scientific evidence. Okay?
no.
Okay. So that is what even I wanted. Since you are telling no, since we are telling yes, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Yes or no? That is what my question.
No.
No. Okay. So that is your own perspective. But
No.
okay, that is also no. Okay. Now, but it is not left to us that we have to accept that, or we don't have to tell that you are wrong, right?
Yes.
Yes, obviously. Okay. So the thing is, I don't want you to explain about this thing. With your request, I don't want you to explain this thing. I don't want.
Then can I just ask a question though?
Let me complete my point of view in the first place.
My friend, you have taken a good 8 minutes, I would say right now. I think it's fair if I can ask a question back. Would that be okay? Audience, can I ask a question back? Yes. Okay, now they're saying yes. Can I?
Okay.
My question is simply...
One second. Three more minutes.
3 more minutes?
3 more minutes.
My friend, we have to let them go soon.
Do you guys okay if I take? Three minutes. Is that
okay,
fine?
fine. If you guys are the final decision makers.
Okay.
Go on.
When humans have pain, animals experience pain. I know your answer will be no. But still, I want to ask you that. Do you still say the same, that plants don't experience the pain?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe if they don't experience the pain, maybe there would be some different terms what they experience. Yes or no? Maybe. Yes. Right? Okay. So actually, I was referring literature that there was a scientific evidence that has been published in a peer-reviewed journal. It says that stressed plants scream, and it sounds like popping bubble wrap. I'm not saying that is right. It may be right, may be wrong. Since that is proven, we cannot tell that it doesn't exist, right? That is my point of view. Since we are not very sure about that, we cannot tell that it doesn't exist. Yes or no?
I have to ask questions. I have doubts on that statement you read.
Yes.
So I can ask.
No, let me complete.
You got another minute left, my friend.
Yes. So, and then the last question is, as per your perspective, do you think that God brought animals to this world without any purpose? Yes or no?
I don't believe in God.
Okay. So, who created us? Where did we create? Where did we came from?
I have absolutely no idea, and neither do you.
I have no idea. So, yes, that is my point. Since we are not aware of something, so we cannot tell that is wrong. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, now it's time for you to speak.
How can I? You've been going on for 7 minutes straight and brought up so many points. Where do I even begin? Where do I end? And what about these poor people in front of me sitting and just wanting to go out? If you guys are willing and give me just 3 minutes, I will try to wrap things up as fast as I can. Thank you. And if possible, let me just have my time to just speak. I am someone who tries the best to not place my point of view and opinions of others on beliefs. Belief means a lack of evidence. That's why it's called as a belief. For example, what is your name?
Santosh.
Do you believe your name is Santosh or is your name Santosh?
My name is Santosh.
Is Santosh.
Yes.
So you don't believe because you know.
Yes.
Now every time when you say you believe, it means you have a doubt. Else the word belief in English does not work.
Okay.
Following so far? So I want to base our actions on rationality and scientific facts. And it's based on the scientific facts that exist right now. I am saying that the mineral kingdom and the plant kingdom do not have consciousness. It's based on that I am saying that, but animals and humans do. That's my argument number one. Number two, you made an argument saying that there is a peer-reviewed scientific journal that says that plants scream in pain and it sounds like popping noises. To the person who wrote that article and to you, I have one question to ask. When we humans speak, we vibrate our vocal cords in order to produce noise. When an insect, say like a bee, will vibrate its wings to make a buzzing noise. Creatures like whales and dolphins will make clicking noises with their head. You said that this plant can scream. Could you please tell me which organ on this plant is now vibrating to produce the screaming noise?
Maybe the screaming noise, based upon the author's perception, and we are not very sure, and it has been identified that there is difference of the noise.
That's not my question though.
But my point of view is
But
that...
isn't it my turn right now? I gave you your 7 to 8 minutes, right? My point is that you made a statement saying that plants scream. Let's say that that's true. In order to scream or produce noise, I hope everyone will agree that something has to vibrate. Only vibration creates sounds.
Yes.
Without vibration, you can't have sounds. Which organ on the plant right now is vibrating to produce the screams? Do you have a proper answer to that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Vibrations is something that exists even in each and every day-to-day life. Maybe that our scientific minds are not ready to capture that vibration.
You're not answering my question. My question is which organ on the plant is vibrating to produce that noise?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's the whole point. So similarly, when you bring up a paper like that, I have certain questions I need to ask to check out whether what's making sense or not. Once again, like I said, does popping noises occur? Yes, because I have read that paper too. It's called as cavitation. Did you write that part? You write it? You're reading from where are you reading it from? You made notes, sir?
Yeah.
From the net. Go back to that study and see what's written there, because I have read that study. It's written as cavitation. Cavitation means when we slice something, there are air pockets that are being released that make sound. Just like how when you choose to even slice open this board, you have cavitation. The point is that this organism has a lot of water inside of it. Okay, plants. So when you cut it, obviously there's more cavitation noise, which sounds like a popping noise. But that does not in any way show that a plant is conscious or can feel pain. You have definitely heard of the term evolution. The whole point of why do any of us feel pain? I'll finish it shortly right now. Why do any of us feel pain right now? Pain is such a negative thing. Pain is such an irritable thing. But we organisms have evolved and developed the ability to feel pain because pain helps us in surviving. If right now this place is on fire right now and it's hot here and I touch it, my hand burns, I know I'm in danger and I have to move my body and I have to escape to save my life. The whole point and purpose of pain is to help the organism survive by telling it that danger is there in its surroundings. Plants are immovable organisms. They cannot engage in locomotion, that is the act of moving. So what is the benefit for an organism that is rooted to the ground, that cannot move or escape, to ever develop the ability to feel pain? Only organisms that are capable of moving will ever develop this sense, because that sense helps in their survival. An organism that does not move by Darwinian evolution cannot or never needs to experience or develop that sense. Therefore, from an evolutionary perspective, from a scientific perspective, what you're saying is incorrect. And before I close this, if you believe plants have consciousness, I don't have a problem. If you believe that minerals have a consciousness, I don't have a problem. I disagree, but I don't have a problem with you or with anybody believing those things. Those are your personal beliefs. The only belief of yours I want to challenge is an animal's life less important than your tongue or your culture or your convenience or your habits? That is the only belief I want to challenge you on. Because you know why? I know many Ayurvedics who are vegan, and I have same disagreement with them. There are many naturopaths who are vegan. I have same disagreement with them. But they are also vegan. We all cannot have the same mindset. We all cannot have the same point of view. And having differences is 100% fine for me, as long as our differences do not justify hurting or exploiting another human or animal. If you're going to use those differences to harm an animal, I disagree and put my foot down. But if you have those differences but you're still vegan, I have no problem with you, my brother. Got my answer? Okay? Cool. Or do you want to say something? But you have to keep it short though.
No, I don't want to share anything.
Thank you all so much.